Since Skoda presented the Skoda Kodiaq, they sold more than 250,000 units of their first SUV. Now we're going to drive the most sporty version, the brand new Skoda Kodiaq RS. How it drives, how sporty it really is, and what else it delivers, let's find out now. Even though the Kodiaq RS is the most sporty model, it doesn't look so much different than the standard Kodiaq. But there are some bits and pieces, like there is a completely different front bumper. It looks a bit more sporty and it got bigger air intakes as well. And then of course we do have the RS logo at the grille. And very important is that grille comes in glossy black, so this is typical for the RS models. And very important, as standard you will have full LED headlamps with LED daytime running lights and the LED fog lights as well. Looking at the side of the car, the first thing that catches your eyes are these big wheels, because the Kodiaq RS comes as standard with 20-inch alloys, and we do have these red brakes here, and very important, the discs they have a diameter of 17-inch. The rest of the car looks pretty much as the standard Kodiaq, but we do find some black bits and pieces, like these rear mirror caps here. We do have these roof rails in black, and we do have here the windows, we do have black as well, and that all ends with these black air flaps here beneath the rear spoiler. The rear of the Skoda Kodiaq RS is like the front, not so much different, but of course you will find the Skoda RS logo, and very important, we do have these big two exhaust pipes, but very important, only one is real, the other one is, like Trump would say, fake. The Kodiaq RS is featuring a completely unique sound, and this is because they're using a system which is called Sound Boost, and that completely reconfigures the sound of the engine and gives the car a really special, let's say, voice, which I really like and which fits the car perfectly. But now let's talk about the most important thing: how does the car drive? And I think that Skoda really built a very, very nice package, which comes from the 240 diesel horsepower combined with the 500 Newton meters of torque, the 7-speed DSG, the progressive steering and the suspension. The whole package together really gives you a very nice drive feeling, and it doesn't matter if you drive more easy and comfortable or if you want to drive more sporty. The whole variety really works absolutely well. What the car does not deliver is this extreme sportiness, like with the Cupra Ateca or the Alfa Romeo Stelvio, or let's say the Porsche Macan. So if you're looking for something extremely sporty, this is the wrong car. But on the other hand, that car is so comfortable and so sporty that it's an absolute pleasure to drive the car in whatever way you like.
The Kodiaq offers the driving profiles Eco, Comfort, Snow and Sports. It is interesting that not only the damper, steering and engine characteristics are adjusted here. Thanks to the dynamic sound boost, the sound of the vehicle also changes depending on the selected driving profile.
The Skoda Kodiaq RS offers 650 liters of maximum boot capacity with the rear seats off. If you fold them down, that increases up to 1,960 liters. Very interesting is, different to the other Skoda Kodiaq models, we do have, of course, this boot down here as well, but they mounted the battery here at the rear. I have no idea why, but that's completely different, and that really just grabs some of the volume of the boot. And the other thing, very important, of course, you can have the Skoda Kodiaq RS as the other models as a 5 or 7-seater. For me, always a good reason to buy a Skoda is this: the space at the rear seats, because like this, I do only sit inside of a Skoda. Let's talk about space and comfort of the Kodiaq RS. The Kodiaq RS features, as the standard Kodiaq does, loads of space for driver and co-driver. And even if you're a tall person, you do have more than enough headroom, and very important, the car is very, very comfortable. You can put the position of the seat and the steering wheel perfectly. It matches even tall persons. And very important with the seats is, the first impression is, yes, you get loads of support for the sides, really, really nice. But on the other hand, the more important thing is they are so comfortable. I think you can stay here forever. Until now, you could order the Skoda Kodiaq with diesel and petrol engines with a power range between 150 up to 190 horsepower. But our bi-turbo 2-liter petrol engine is playing in a completely different league. That here offers 176 kilowatts or 240 horsepower. Maximum torque is 500 Newton meters, and that is combined with a 7-speed DSG gearbox. And that is enough to push that car up to 221 kilometers per hour as top speed. The Kodiaq RS comes very well equipped, and I think one of the important things is it comes as standard with a full digital cockpit, and that is something we already know from other cars, but this one here features a separate mode only for the RS, and with that one you have a big rev meter in the middle, and that really gives you the sporty feeling you want. The craftsmanship as well as the used materials for the Skoda Kodiaq RS, I think they are on a different level than with the other Kodiaqs. For instance, we do have the seat here with a mixture out of Alcantara and leather, and we do have some carbon fiber optics here, which we already know from the Seat Leon Cupra. So this is something I really like. On top of this, we do find carbon fiber surfaces here at the gloves box, and we do find nice leather and, very important, very nice red stitching, like here with the sports steering wheel or at the gear shift knob or on the seats. And so that together really lifts the interior to a completely different and very sporty and nice level. Of course, the Kodiaq RS features all the simply clever solutions we all know from Skoda, like all the hooks and hinges in the boot, and something you may know from the Kodiaq already is this protection here for the door, and of course we do find the umbrella inside of the door panel as well. But what is new and what I really like is the headrest here at the rear. That offers a sleep function where you can just pull down the sides and that keeps your head in position while driving. I really like that a lot. And of course the Kodiaq RS is also featuring the ice scratcher here at the fuel tank cap. The weight of the Kodiaq RS is about 1,800 kilograms. And this is something you of course feel when you drive the car extremely sporty. But on the other hand, when you push the pedal to the metal, I think there is more than enough power to deal with that. Very often the question comes up, what do you not like with the actual car? And I really have to say it's very hard for me to find something here with the Kodiaq RS. The only thing I would really love to try is how that car drives with a V6 petrol engine.
A competitor of the Kodiaq RS is another car of the Volkswagen Group, the Cupra Ateca, available from €43,450. But with 300 horsepower from its turbo petrol engine, the Cupra is even sportier. And so it beats with maximum 247 km per hour the RS top speed by 26 km per hour. And it is doing the sprint from 0 to 100 km per hour in only 5.2 seconds. Another competitor plays in a completely different league. The sportiest version of the Alfa Romeo Stelvio with its 510 horsepower offers a maximum of 283 km per hour and accelerates in only 3.8 seconds from 0 to 100. But his starting price of €89,000 is about twice as high as with the RS. Unlike the Skoda, the Cupra Ateca only offers a maximum of 485 to 1,579 liters of luggage space. And the Stelvio with its 525 to 1,600 liters can't win the comparison as well.
That was my test drive with the brand new Skoda Kodiaq RS. And what I really do like with the car is the harmony. So you take your seat, you start driving, and instantly you completely feel comfortable in the car. And very nice is that car features everything I love with the Kodiaq. We have, I think, a very nice exterior design. We do have a very nice interior design. We do have all the modern technology and, very important, loads of comfort and so much space, more than anybody needs. And then the drive of the RS version is very nice, from extremely comfortable to quite sporty, and as I said, the whole car really is a pleasure to drive. It starts in Germany from a little less than €50,000, and the good thing with that car is it then comes nearly fully equipped, and the consumption of the car is nice as well. Skoda says it should take about 6.4 liters per 100 kilometer driven in average. During our test drive we used about 7.8, but most of the time we drove in a sports mode.